Well, I qualified as a prosthetist and orthotist, so that's a 4-year degree that I did at Strathclyde University. But the reason I got into it to start off with is because in our family we adopted a little boy who had no arms and 1.5 legs, and I used to go to the hospital with him and my mum, and so he had artificial arms, and I asked the doctor there, what kind of job is this that makes these arms? And then they told me there was prosthetics. I thought I'd like to do that as a job. And he didn't have any legs at that time, so in the garage I made him like an artificial leg out of an old shoe and a bit of metal and a bit of wood, and he was able to stand up on it, and so then after that the hospital made him a proper prosthetic leg. But I've always liked making things. I've always liked crafts and making things with my hands, and I've always wanted a job where I could help people do something useful and help people be able to have a better life, and this job is perfect. I love it. So I qualified in 1992, and then I worked in different countries. I've worked in Britain and in prosthetics, and then I've worked in Switzerland as well, which is great, and I've worked in Ireland. So I was very lucky in Ireland and in Switzerland that I could actually make the things as well, because normally the clinician wouldn't do the technical work, they'd do just see the patient and somebody else would do the making. But when I was in Ireland and Switzerland, then we could actually make everything as well from beginning to end, so I got some really good hand skills from that. And then I came back to England and worked a little bit in Manchester, and then I went to work in Southeast Asia, Laos, and I worked there for 4 years, and I was teaching prosthetics and orthotics, which was an amazing experience. It was really great fun. And then I came back and I started doing work in doing it as a locum, doing orthotics, but in the NHS I found it very difficult because you have to see an awful lot of patients. There's very little time with each patient. There wasn't a very good workshop on site either, so you're very restricted with what you can actually do. And you would send items off to Newcastle to be adapted, so patients would have to go away, come back again. It wasn't always like doing it exactly as you wanted. So I then started up my own company, which meant I could then have as much time with each patient as I wanted, and I could do everything myself. Got my own little workshop, and I'm free to choose other companies to make things for me, and I can choose any device that I think will be the best for the patient. So for me it's perfect having my business at home and being able to have as much time as I like. It's really good. So if you want to become a prosthetist orthotist, well, you can go to this university course at Salford University, that's 3 years, or Strathclyde University, which is Glasgow, that's 4 years. And they're also starting up a new programme with apprentice system. I think that's just started. I just love the fact that I'm helping people and I'm working with my hands, and in orthotics or prosthetics, but I'm doing orthotics now, you get instant results. So somebody will put a brace on and straight away you've solved their drop foot, for example, or you've solved their pain in their foot. With the babies with the helmets, very quickly in a few months you've got a baby with a very flat head to a nice shape. So for me it's really nice having patients who are very happy with their treatment, and it's just great to know that you can help somebody. Yeah, it's good.